When someone lands on your YouTube channel page, a channel trailer is your best opportunity to show people who your content is for, what your content is about, and why they should subscribe. In this video, I'm going to take you through the 5 things your channel trailer needs to have to be the most effective at gaining new subscribers. Hey folks, my name is Ben, and on this channel, I help creators grow their audience and monetize their business with YouTube. For a YouTube channel trailer to be effective, it doesn't necessarily need to be flashy or high production, but it does need to do 5 specific things that I'm going to take you through one at a time. Let's dive into the first one. The first thing your channel trailer needs to do is identify your audience. Right away, you want to answer this question for folks. Who is this content for? It doesn't have to be long and drawn out, just a few quick sentences about who your target audience is and what they might be struggling with. If you're really clear on who your target audience is, there are going to be some folks who say, oh, this isn't for me, and they decide to move on. And that's great because the people who do see themselves in how you describe your target audience are going to be super engaged. They're going to say, oh yes, this is for me. I'm going to keep listening. That's the kind of energy and engagement you want to establish right off the bat. The number 2 thing your channel trailer needs to do is to introduce yourself or your brand. Another question people tend to have when they're considering subscribing to a YouTube channel is, do I connect with this person? Do I match with their personality or with their vibe? When you introduce yourself, you're not just telling people who you are, but you're also showing people your personality and your delivery style. And again, this is one of those things where you're not for everybody, and that's okay, because the ones who do connect with you and who do match your vibe, they're going to be even more interested in hearing what you have to say. By the way, these first 2 steps really should happen within about the first 10 to 15 seconds of your video. When we're talking about a channel trailer, we're not talking about something that's really long. Think about movie trailers. Movie trailers are typically only about 60 to 90 seconds long, and that's a good rule of thumb for your channel trailer as well. You want to keep it quick and honor the time of the people who are checking out your channel. The third thing your channel trailer needs to do, and this is kind of the meat of the channel trailer, is show and tell. Now, what I mean by show and tell is you want to tell people what kind of content you make, what kind of topics you cover, and what style of videos you do. And while you're telling them this, you want to show them examples on the screen. Cut away from you talking and actually show them what they could expect to see from your channel. The showing part is really important because you want people to be able to imagine what it's going to be like when they watch your content in the future. If they can imagine that and they see something that they really enjoy or that piques their curiosity, that they're interested in, they're going to be more likely to subscribe. The 4th thing your channel trailer needs to do is make a content promise. Now, in the show and tell section, we were talking about style and topics, but in the content promise section, we're talking about frequency, consistency, other things like what might be included in your descriptions. They answer the question, how often can I expect videos from this channel? When are they going to post? Making a content promise helps set an expectation for people about how often they might see your content and how that might fit into their weekly rhythms. The 5th and final thing your channel trailer needs to do is make an ask. In this section, you're giving folks a final nudge and asking them to subscribe to your channel. Now, the way that you do this is important. You want to make an if-then statement. So you start with if, and you kind of go through each of the 4 things that we covered before, but in a more condensed package. So you're saying, if you're this kind of person and these are the things that you're struggling with and you're interested in this kind of content, then subscribe to this channel. That reinforces everything you said before and just makes it a little bit easier for them to take that first step and subscribe to your channel. And then of course, there's the final piece, which is just thanking them for their time and closing out the video. You could use this as an opportunity to point to other content they might be interested in, like a specific video or a starter playlist, but whatever you do, just make sure you close it out on a positive note. Make sure you thank them for their time. So those were the 5 things that your YouTube channel trailer needs to do to be effective. I'm interested in hearing if you have other ideas or thoughts about this. Leave a comment below. And if you're enjoying this content and you're not subscribed yet, click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We've got lots more content like this coming. This video is the second in a series of videos about optimizing your YouTube channel. So definitely stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.